second lesson. Today I'm going to be teaching you Holiday by Green Day, which is another one of my favorite songs. So today I think what I'm going to do is teach the solo of a song in a different lesson because I just really, to be honest, don't want to explain that today. So I'm going to teach everything else other than the solo, which I'm going to make later. So enjoy it. Alright, so here we go. So what you want to do is on the A string, go up to the 8th fret and put your index finger on the 8th fret of the A string. Now, what you're going to do is you want to mute the D and the G strings with this part of your finger. So hold down on this string and then just mute these two strings. And now what I do is, because it's easier to change to your next chord, I use my ring finger. You can use your middle finger if you want to. This is just what I do. Take your ring finger and put it on the 9th fret of the B string. So, like this. And it's going to sound like this. So, you do that 3 times, like down, down, up. And now you go keep that same formation like that, except now what you're going to do is take your index finger, put it on the same string, put it on the 4th fret, and with your ring finger, put it on the 6th fret. Just like that. Keep that same formation that you had before, so it goes from this to this. And you play that 3 times. Down, down, up. Now, go up to keep this, just like this, with the fret in the middle. So you want to keep it like that. Your fingers like that. Bring it up to the 11th fret. So your index finger is on the 11th fret, and your ring finger is on the 13th. And you do that 3 times again. Now, keep the same formation. Yeah, I keep saying that, I know. Go to the 6th fret, so that your ring finger is on the 8th fret and your index finger is on the 6th. And you do this 4 times. So all together, this is the intro, sounds like this. Just like that. Okay, so this next part is basically, it's made up of power chords. It's really easy. This is going to be the same, you're going to do the same thing when the vocal starts. So what you do is just a regular power chord on the 8th fret of the A string. So it looks like that. And now you're going to do that down, down, up strumming we did before in the intro. And you're going to do this 3 times. So it's like, now go down to the 4th fret, same power chord formation, do the same thing. Now that power chord you just had there on the 4th fret, just move it over to the E string and you do the same thing. Now you go up to the 6th fret on the E string, or the A string now, and you do that 4 times. So it's the same thing as you did in the intro, except now it's with power chords and on different frets. All together it should sound like this. Just like that. And that's when the vocals actually start. You do that same thing. And it's easy like that. So now, actually, at one point in the vocals, you can hear it. What you do is, you do that same thing, except you do that same thing you did before. Except now you're going to go down on the E string to the 3rd fret, like that, the same power chord, and you go like this. You can hear it if you listen to the song, and it's really just like that. So now we move on to the chorus. It's really easy. What you do is on the E string, just do a power chord on the first fret, and you're going to do this 4 times. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now go, after that, you do 1, 2, 3, 4. Go up to the 4th fret on the A string. 4th fret on the A string, do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now just move over to the E string now, 4th fret, same power chord. Now on the A string, do a power chord on the 6th fret. So it's going to sound, you do this 8 times, so it's going to sound like. And after you just do that once, and now you do basically the same thing where you had you do power chord on the 1st fret, A string, 4th fret, or 1st fret, E string, 4th fret, A string, and then 4th fret, E string, just like that. Now, when you did the 6th fret 8 times, you're just going to move that down to the 3rd fret. So it's going to sound, all together the chorus will sound like this. Just like that, except you do it 8 times. I didn't do it 8 times. But it's really easy, just like that. Alright, so now I'm going to, I say alright in the beginning of every time I do this. So, now what I'm going to teach you is the bridge part of the song. And this is where it gets trickier because before you were just doing power chords and, you know, just like that. But now it gets a little trickier. What you want to do is do a power chord on the 1st fret of the E string. So do that twice. Now take your index finger and on the 3rd fret of the E string, hit that once. So it sounds like this. Just like that. And now, after you do that, go up to the 4th fret on the E string and play this 3 times. Down, down, up. They do that a lot in this song. They do that down, down, up strumming pattern. I don't know why, but they just do it. And so it's all together, it's going to sound like this. Just like that. If you got that down, great. You're doing good. So now you've got that power chord on the 4th fret of the E string. Just move it over so now it's a power chord on the A string. And you hit that once. So it should sound like this. Simple, right? And after that, what you're going to do is take that same power chord, push it over so it's on the E string now, and go up to the 6th fret. So power chord, E string, 6th fret. And you hit that once too. Now just move over a string after that, so you're on the A string again, power chord, 6th fret. So all together, this is what it's supposed to sound like. And you can hear it if you listen to the song. Then this is what I do when I play this. You just listen to the song and you'll be able to play with it and you'll get it down. After that, go up to the 8th fret, except now on the E string. And you just play that once. Simple. Easy. That's the first thing you play of the bridge. And now what you're going to do after that is you keep that same beginning part so it sounds like, except instead of going over string on, so it's a power chord on the A string, you're going to move it up to the 6th string. It's the 6th fret, not string. So it sounds like this. Like that. And you're gonna, now, you've got that power chord right there on the 6th fret. Just go up to the 8th fret and move it over so now you're on the E string, 8th fret. and a power chord right there. Hit it once. After that, just move over. So now, A string, 8th fret, power chord, hit it once. And that's the part in the song where it goes, hey. I know I'm not very enthusiastic, but don't let that, mess you up. So now, that part, those two parts together that I just taught you, they play twice. So all together, it should sound like this. But I have something to teach you after this. It sounds like this. What you do after that second time, it's what I just did. That second time where you do, it's at the end of the bridge. You do this. You know how you end right there on that power chord on the 8th fret of the A string, just like that. Except the last time you do this at the end of the bridge, if you listen to the song you can hear it, move over so you're on the E string, 8th fret, power chord, hit it once. And you let that ring like that. And that's where the rest of the song picks up like that. And that's it for now. I'll teach you the solo in the next lesson, and hopefully you learn from this, so keep rocking.